Hey there, John Terry here. You can call me JT if you want. You can even call me Johnny if you want. I'm here because I want to turn you on to a song that I think you are going to dig, a song that came out less than a year ago, came out in 2025. Right now, when I'm recording this, it is February of 2026. And I'm doing this because so many people around my age, people from my generation, and all right, so I'm 61. I was born in 1964, graduated from high school in 82. So you kind of know now where you are in comparison to me. I grew up in a time when we hung out and listened to music at my house, at somebody else's house. My buddy Kevin, my buddy Terry, Marty. We would, Dan Miller. Oh man, some stories about Dan for another time. But we would hang out and listen to music at home, in cars, both sides of an album, 8, 9, 10, 11 songs, both sides of a cassette. Before that, all four kerchunk, kerchunk, kerchunk tracks on an 8-track tape. Front to back, we listened to the entire thing. And we talked about music, and we told each other about bands that the other guy hadn't heard of, and we shared. There was a lot of sharing. But now I've noticed people from my generation like to talk about how there's no good music anymore. It's all crap. It's all computers. It's all samples and loops and hip hop and rap, and there's 12 writers on every song and 18 producers. And you know what? That's all true. Sure, there's a lot of that out there. And there's also a lot of really good new music made with samples and loops and computers and all that stuff too. There is good music made that way. But there are also tons of bands, artists out there making great records with, guitars, bass, drums, keyboards, like real people playing real music. It's out there. And I want to turn people on to good new music. All right, I'm looking at my notes and also like trying to catch up with my own thoughts. And you and I are probably a lot alike. And the only difference may be that I spend some time digging into music to see what's out there now. And I have friends that will share stuff with me. I'm always texting with people and, sharing songs and bands and records and whatever. So I want to pass that along to you as well. Now, I can't actually play the song that I want you to hear on this video. And I don't mean just this video. Like I want to do a bunch of these. I want this to become a thing. But if I play the song in this video, I might get a copyright strike. The song can get taken down. There are ways around that sometimes. Like, there's fair use. There's a thing called fair use if you're doing criticism of music or critiquing. But I'll be honest with you, like, I don't want friction. I don't want hassle. I don't want to have to worry about it. It's just it's not worth it to me. So I can put a link down, two links down below. One to the YouTube video of the song and another one to Spotify. And I think I'm going to put this out as a podcast as well, like audio only, not on YouTube. And if you're listening to the audio version, maybe I can put a link in the show notes. If not, just go to whatever streaming thing you're into. Go to Spotify, go to YouTube, go to Apple Music, and just search for the song title that I'm about to give you here in a little bit. Now, even though I can't play the music in this video, I can read the lyrics. So, I mean, if you don't want to hear me read the lyrics, then just go click the thing right now or go search for it. But I'm a lyric guy. Like, I dig lyrics. I really listen to them. Not everybody does, and I didn't know that for a long time. Like, there are people, my buddy Dave is one. Mark Maron is one. If you ever listen to his podcast, R.I.P. R.I.P. to the podcast, not to Mark. But people will often say, like, oh, they hear the lyrics almost as another instrument. They don't really hear the words. Man, I'm the opposite. I mean, I love rhythm. I love melody. I love music, but I really pay attention to lyrics. So anyway, I will read the lyrics to the song. Now, all right, so the song is called, it's by a band called Micky and the Motorcars. And the song is called One Shot Away. And if I had to describe it, I would tell you that it reminds me of Lynyrd Skynyrd meets AC/DC. That was my first impression when I heard the song. Am I right? I don't know. Will you hear it and say, this guy's full of shit? Like, he doesn't know what he's saying. You might have a completely different perspective, but so here's the deal. That was my initial, very first takeaway when I listened to this song back in September, October of 25. And the reason I'm doing this is because I feel like I'm name dropping people that you don't even know. My friend Mike Nelson, he's one of my big, like, music buddies for a long time. He'll always ask me, who do they sound like, man? Come on, buddy, what do you think? Who are they like? And he loves playing this game, like it's, this mixed with this, or if these two artists had a baby. And so for me, this song, I thought Lynyrd Skynyrd meets AC/DC. And I could rethink it and come up with something different, but I've decided if I'm going to do this, every time I'm going to give you what was my initial impression. All right. So again, if you want to go off now and listen to One Shot Away by Micky and the Motorcars, go for it. If not, I'm going to read the lyrics. First, I'll tell you real quick. The guys in this band, Micky, makes sense. Micky Braun. It's Micky. There's no E in there. Micky and his brother Gary. They have two other brothers. There's four boys, I guess. And, there could be more, but there are four in bands that I know of. Micky and Gary Braun are in Micky and the Motorcars, and their brothers Cody and Willie are in Reckless Kelly. And as time goes on here on the channel, we'll do a Reckless Kelly song too. All right, quick little. Gotta stay hydrated. Little voiceover secret there. One way to avoid like the little saliva pops in your mouth is to drink water. Oddly enough. Alrighty then. Potentially a weird edit right there. I think I was talking about drinking water and saliva and mouth pops and other really like distasteful things that you probably shouldn't be talking about in a YouTube video. But I ran out of memory right at that moment. Rookie mistake. But mouth clearing. Another good thing for a YouTube video. All right. I think I left off. It was time to read the lyrics. Since, as we already covered, I can't actually, or I choose not to actually play the song because I don't want friction and I don't want hassle. All right. Micky and the Motorcars, off their 2025 album called Micky and the Motorcars. It's their 11th album, by the way, but their first self-titled album. Also their first, that I think, or maybe early on they did this, but self-released, no label. All right, so yeah, here we go. All right, verse 1. Paper, notes, analog. Verse 1. We tried to pretend we didn't see each other. You knew I was here when you walked in the room. It's a tiny town to be stuck in together, and time to move on is coming way too soon. The chorus. Don't worry, baby. I won't blow your cover. I'll be standing here with my back to the bar. I'll turn around if I see you with another. I'm one shot away from another bad start. One shot away from another bad start. One shot. Does that mean like taking a shot at hitting on a woman? Asking a woman out because his ex is in the bar? Or is it literally like a shot? A little tequila, a little whiskey, some wild turkey. One of those weird, like, malty liqueur shots that the kids love doing. I don't know. Second verse. My eyes scan the room, and you are causing a scene. I'm holding down the corner, drinking myself mean. I'm not quite sure what the night will bring, but it's looking kind of rough for me. Then the chorus again. Don't worry, baby. I won't blow your cover. I'll be standing here with my back to the bar. I'll turn around if I see you with another. I'm one shot away from another bad start. Guitar solo. And then the bridge. I've seen girls like you in every place I've been. You've got a way about dressing and a way with men. I should throw in the towel, 'cause fools like me never win. And then back to the chorus again and out. Oh, I can read it again. I can read the chorus again if you want me to. Don't worry, baby. I won't blow your cover. I'll be standing here with my back to the bar. I'll turn around if I see you with another. I'm one shot away from another bad start. One shot away from another bad start. One shot away from another bad start. And so on. So there you have it. If you lasted this long and didn't do it yet, it's time to click on one of the links down below and listen to the band do the song. That's if you're watching it on YouTube. If you're listening to the audio version, go off and search for it. Or like I said, I'll try to put it in the show notes. I should have checked. I should have checked that before I did this, but I didn't. Anyway, that's it. Hope you like it. There will be more. I've got a list of 150 songs, maybe, that I want to share. Songs that have come out in the past, mainly in the past 2, 3, 4 years. Some, I think I decided I would do anything after like 2010. I don't know. I think I had some kind of rule that I established when I made the list. I forgot it already. But the point is, it's stuff that came out fairly recently, and it's not from when we were young. So that's it. Thanks. Hope you dug it. And we'll see you next time. Keep it gritty.